Hello, we're Mortal Destination of YouTube. We're back with another video. Today we're going to review Batman Cape Crusader episode 5. Yeah, I'm told you guys I'm busting these episodes out like immediately, and then I'm ordering the Beware the Batman series on Blu-ray so I can do those episode reviews of that. We're reviewing every single episode of that, all 26, one episode at a time. Okay, without further ado, let's get started. Okay, the episode pretty much begins with Barbara at a shooting range, shooting a target. She's hallucinating the detective who almost killed her last season. The cop later on in the episode, I know, we're skipping a whole lot. Later on in the episode, the cop, he what's the word? He apparently wanted to give himself up as an experiment to, I guess, in his eyes, make things right. Montoya and Bruce are there. He gets experimented on, sort of like the Frankenstein experiment. Oh, the Frankenstein's monster. Frankenstein and the monster are two different people. But and you know what? I'm not going to get into that. The corrupt cop dies, and Barbara has an emotion. The emotion is pretty much isn't wrong that she doesn't feel bad that he's dead, which I totally get. He did try and kill her a while ago. The prisoners find out that the cop died, and one of the prisoners say they killed one of their own. How long is it before we die? And I'm like, because the other cops give him like sort of like nod to each other, and I'm like, why would you do this too close to the criminals? One of the criminals figures that out. They instantly almost breaks out of prison. Man, I forgot how incompetent the GCPD is, Gotham City Police Department, any cop is in Gotham, because they break out and overpower them real easily. Let's see, Corrigan comes back as a zombie in the episode. A zombie, but it's actually the character known as Spectre. I just realized that that's John Corrigan. He's in the Constantine show as well, but not as the Spectre yet. Okay, give me a minute to formulate my thought. As I was saying, later on, Barbara has a conversation with her father. I do like how Barbara and her father are. They're not like constantly arguing like other parents in TV shows. But digress. Let's see. And Jim pretty much tells her that feeling that way is human. The Spectre, as I said before, John Corrigan comes back. I don't remember if his name was John. I didn't take notes of that. And he basically goes after another cop, someone who he knew. Later on, we find out that cop was involved in a case involving Barbara. He sort of becomes like a avenging angel, if you will. Okay, I do like the moments with Barbara and Jim, as I said before. Corrigan is going after people who were pretty much guilty and got away scot-free. He causes accidents, basically. His eyes turn black, and he caused people. One dude get accidents or deaths. People get ran over by a car. One dude actually falls on top of the star on a Christmas tree and gets impaled. That's actually a pretty good scene, if I do say so myself. I mean, you don't actually see him fall onto it, which I would have liked to see. they just cut, and then he's on top of the tree. You see people gasping, and he's impaled on the tree. That was actually a pretty good scene, not gonna lie. Okay, what else? Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys. In the prison break, Batman, by the way, defeats the prisoners like really freaking easy too. He had no trouble at all because for some reason 2 other prisoners decide to break out, and they don't show anyone else, any of the other prisoners outside of the gate. Just about 2 or 3. Let's see. After Corrigan is done killing a few of the people that Barber that got away because I don't know, some background dealings and corruption in the police department. Corruption is pretty common in the GCPD. Okay, let's see. Barbara finds out later on that he's coming because Batman pretty much tips her off, and Corrigan pretty much shows up to her house, right? And Barbara like walks out of the building and says, "What do you want from me?" And she basically points a gun at him, and at first you don't know what's happening, but he does actually before that, Batman earlier on in the episode gets his ass kicked by Corrigan like about 2 to 3 times, which I thought was pretty good. It was fine seeing the show. I guess it shows that Batman is human and really isn't equipped to deal with the supernatural. Okay, let's see, what else can I talk about? Okay, but anyway, Jim Corrigan pretty much dies, as I said before. He pretty much dies while asking Barbara for her forgiveness. And yeah, that's pretty much the whole episode. I honestly didn't think I would finish before this fight is over, but I suppose I could give you my thoughts. As I said before, I think the episode was pretty good. It was one of the best. It's not my favorite episode, but it was pretty good in general. Oh yeah, and after that first Batman, Barbara gets down on her knees and cries, and Batman actually tries to comfort her by putting his hand on her shoulder, and I guess he doesn't do it. By the way, you see him like slowly pull back, and then he does the Batman thing and disappears, and then the other PD officers come over with Jim Gordon as well, and then that's the end of the episode. Like I was saying, pretty good episode to say the least. I mean, I enjoyed it. It was fun. It was action packed. I guess I'll let you guys. It was pretty fun, action packed. Probably not a perfect episode, but it was pretty good. I did like the Spectre, even though they made him some sort of like a zombie instead of like a ghost, which kind of defeats the purpose of being a Spectre because he's not a ghost. But hey, it is what it is. But anyway, if I had to rate the episode, I will give it a I don't know, 7 out of 10. But yeah, that's pretty much it. But yeah, that's like I was saying, that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is Jordan Moore, the Misfit. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think of the gameplay. That's pretty much it. I'm out. Peace. Yes, this did take a while, by the way. All right, dude, I'm out. Peace.